It is happening. Our very own brother Atiku Abubakar has called Wike, to a meeting amidst deflection plans ongoing because Wike is making consultation with some, people, the likes of APC, Kwankoso, and I will bring you full gist on the Peter Obi's one. Yeah. You'll be shocked. Peter will be safe. Don't become, not be smart thing, our brother. He just they go. Well, my wonderful people, it's happening. Atiku does not want Wike to leave. He has called him to a meeting, and trying to say, you don't have to leave. Reveals why he rejected him and what plans he has for him, why he would prefer not to take him as a vice president. Will Wike buy it? Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. More facts has emerged on why the presidential candidate of the People Democratic Party, PDP, Atiku Abubakar, rejected the recommendation of Rivers State Governor Newsom Wike as his running mate for the 2023 elections. Mr. Atiku on Thursday presented the Delta State Governor Okowa as his presidential running mate. He presented Okowa, and so this is what is going on right now. Okowa as vice president peak 18 days after the former vice president won the presidential primaries of the party in Abuja for the second consecutive time. Mr. Wike, who came second in the primaries, was one of the three governors recommended by the Adol community of the PDP to Mr. Atiku for his consideration as his running mate. The others are Mr. Okowa and Akwa Ibom State Governor Emmanuel Udo. However, Mr. Atiku told senior party leaders that he could not work with Wike. Aside from describing him as a direct opponent, the candidate said Mr. Wike does not like him, citing how he almost thwarted his nomination in 2018 as the party convention in Port Harcourt. Mr. Wike at that time had supported Sokoto State Governor Aminu Tabowa, who eventually returned second at the primaries on that very occasion. The same person who betrayed him when it was time for him to support him against the same Atiku preferred Atiku to him. And this is the very same reason Atiku now is proposing that this guy did something back then to me, and this is the only way to repay back that coin. You see, this very person was the reason that Atiku is citing now. Ironically, Mr. Tabowa withdraw an endorsement of the same Atiku just before the voting started at Abuja convention of the party on May the 29th, were pivotal to Mr. Atiku defeating Wike with 331 to 237. After the convention, Mr. Atiku paid a visit to Wike in his residence in Abuja, during which the governor promised the candidate and the PDP his full support for the general election. According to party insiders, Atiku was horrified after Wike returned to Port Harcourt and was publicly attacking his colleague governor for supporting Atiku at the primaries. Mr. Atiku also believed that Mr. Wike fallout with the national chairman of the party, Uche Secondos, who was subsequently removed from the position last year, was due to the governor's persistence that Mr. Secondos has become close to him, Atiku. According to the source, many party elders and leaders feared that picking Mr. Wike would tear the party apart instead of unifying it, saying many of his colleagues, governors of the South-South, Southeast, do not like his ways of dealing with things. Governor Godwin Obaseki supported the pick of Okowa, who he feels is a calmer person who could relate more with people. Our leaders acknowledge the role of Wike, which he played to ensure the survival of the party during its trying moment, but they do not like his boastful and buoyant spirit and the way he always threatened the party and leaders to have his way every time. They see him as someone who can push everyone around and boss everyone, and they don't want such. Atiku cannot cope with Wike. Wike is not an easy person to push aside.
When Dave orders his food shop every Saturday,
they have declared that they will not allow such to continue. So you see, there is real serious call for concern. Okay, there is real serious call for concern. So my wonderful people, the things you thought you could just be a walk in the park is no longer what it is. As we stand, we can see that the matter and the issue is quite different now. Okay, so Atiku had to voice out saying, Wike is a very strong person. Wike is not somebody who will walk with him and see some things begin to happen and be quiet. You know, the way we have a vice president, he sees Buhari does some things and, he'll be quiet. Yeah, the vice president will just be quiet. You can't do that with Wike. You can't do that with maybe, but with the Wike, I know, no, that guy will speak out like, what's going on here? Why is this? For instance, let's say, this is me. Imagine that this is what Wike will do. The issue of insecurity. Wike will say, why are you not standing up? Why are we not releasing the army? What's going on here? Is there a deceit? Is there something going on? If you remember very well, this same Atiku that does not want a contentious person, if you knew the way he fought Olusegun Obasanjo, please go back in memory lane. The administration, it was the clash of the titans. He did not give Obasanjo one breathing space. No way. He was there at his truth. So much so that by the time the administration ended, Obasanjo said the money this guy stole can feed, I'm not sure the number of people now, for 30 years. Whether it's 300 people or so, I'm not sure of the number. I don't want to give you a fake number. I know the number, I can't remember the exact number. You say, but it can feed those number of people for 30 years. That was the conclusion of Olusegun Obasanjo. But my question is, under your watch, if you did not steal, how come? You get what I mean? That's a story. That's a different ball game altogether. Another story for another day. But this is Atiku's excuse. I said I guess what? If you look at Wike very well, Wike has felt betrayed. You see that Sokoto State governor is part of. If you hear Atiku's recitation, it's part of the reasons that then Atiku was for the Sokoto State governor. Say, why not? If not, let's give him. But the same person, when the tables were turned, oh gosh, you are the one who carry another man matter for head. Now, so the person carry your matter for head. For trust, is not something you pick on the market. If you just go there, you pick it on the shelf, you pay, and you walk away. No, it's earned. You don't just pick people and today say, one of my children was telling me, he's my best friend. I said, okay, that's good. Good, you have a best friend. But you need to begin to teach them. So they don't, when they start, they won't feel, I'm betrayed, blah, 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 blah. You just have to, you see what we are talking about? So Atiku said, no. Wike is too strong for him. Wike did this, he did that. When Wike wants to have his way, he does have his way. And he does not think he can, when you they bite, they like me, they bite you. They like me, they bite you at all. You hate it. Leave us a comment. Bye for now.